So you're thinking about moving to Orem, Utah. Well, in this video, I'm going to cover Orem on the map. So I'm going to show you what your travel time looks like to get down to Provo, which is your neighbor to the south. What's it look like to get to Lehi, the Silicon Slopes area, and also the airport all the way up in Salt Lake City. So I'll give you those time frames. I'll show you the shopping areas, everything that's available in the Orem area, including the recreational hotspots, which there's a lot of them around the Orem area. And we're going to get after it right now. If this is your first time to the channel, and if you'd like to know everything there is to know about living in Salt Lake City, Utah, as well as the surrounding areas like Orem and Utah County, then subscribe below, tap the bell for notifications so that you can be the first to know about the current market in Salt Lake City, Utah. Hi, my name's Steve Gilbert. I'm with eXp Realty, and my team and I, we get calls and emails every day from people just like you that are looking for help with making their move to Salt Lake City, Utah, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text. You can always schedule a Zoom call with us. The information, it's in the description below. We'd love to help you make a smooth move to Salt Lake City, Utah. So as I mentioned, we're going to take a look at Utah County, the city of Orem. We're going to look at it on the map on my computer. So let's go ahead and get right to it. Here is a look at Orem, Utah, and we are located in Utah County, which is directly south of Salt Lake County. So our area outlined in red, here's our Orem boundary. You can see that we're directly north of Provo. So Provo is where Brigham Young University is located. And so if you're heading from Orem into the Provo area, you're only about a 12-minute drive. So it's really pretty quick and easy. A couple different ways to get there. You can follow State Street or Highway 89 down into the Provo area. You've also got I-15 if you're living on the west side of Orem. Get off at the University Parkway exit and head right into the Provo area. So quick and easy. If you're headed to the Lehi area, you know, if you're working and frequenting the Silicon Slopes area in northern Utah County, here's our Salt Lake County, Utah County boundary right here. And on this north end is where your Cabela's retailers, your Traverse outlets, your Adobe, all kinds of different companies located up here. And if you're headed to this part of Utah County, you're about a 19-minute drive from Orem to this area. As far as your travel time up into the Salt Lake International Airport, you're going to be looking at about a 45-minute drive. A couple different ways to get there. I-15 is a straight shot directly north and south. That's going to take you south down I-15 into the Orem area in Utah County. You always have I-215 as well, which is the west side belt route. You can take this over to the interchange of I-215, I-15, and then continue south into the Orem area. And Salt Lake City is always right around that 45-minute mark as well. So, you know, people working in Salt Lake City are typically not going to be looking to move to the Orem area. However, anyone working in that Provo area, Utah County area, Orem is always a consideration. We do have a large population. It's our second largest population in Utah County. Around 98,000 people call Orem home. The only other larger city is Provo, which is closer to about 115,000 people. So Orem is our sixth largest city in the state of Utah. It is a more established area. We are going to find older homes in this with a median age of homes around 1986 as well. So let's zoom in, take a close look at Orem. It is a larger geographical area, as you can tell from the population that is to be expected. And so one of the main travel routes outside of I-15 is going to be State Street. So our neighbor to the north is going to be Linden, and 89 is going to offer a lot of different restaurants and shopping options all the way down into the Provo area. So you're going to have restaurants, you're going to have grocery stores, you're going to have all kinds of different shopping. And so let's zoom in. Let's start on the north end and show you what's available up here as you're close to the Linden side, and then we'll make our way south, heading closer to Provo. So you can see here we've got a Vasa Fitness, and with all of those different restaurants that are available in this area, you know, it's always good to have a fitness center and a gym located pretty close. So we've got a Costa Vida here. You've got your chain restaurants like a Del Taco. You're going to find the Beto's Mexican restaurant located here as well. As we continue south, you can see that there's some buffets here. The Taco Amigos. You've got a sushi bar and restaurant, which is located just off of State Street. Continuing south along here, you've got your auto parts stores. And as we come down closer to the 800 North Road, you've got additional Mexican Grill, the Maria Bonita Mexican Grill. You've got your coffee shops with your Starbucks. Your Macy's, that's going to be your grocery store right there, located right off of State Street. And as we continue on south, you can see all of these different blue bubbles here, or blue balloons, just different shopping options that are available. And you're going to find that all up and down State Street on both the east and the west side. We're coming back to more chain restaurants like your Denny, your Apollo Burgers, which is always a popular burger restaurant here in Utah. And so all kinds of shopping. And just as we continue south, as we hit Center Street, we're going to find a much larger shopping area, a lot more markets, a lot more restaurants. You can see we've got our Cafe Rio, which you're going to find in every city here in Utah, your Cafe Zupas. You've got another buffet here. And so let me take us a little bit further south, because this is a large shopping area right by the Center Street area and State Street. But I want to show you what's next to the University Parkway. But before we get there, let's not pass this park here, because this is a large park. It's a great park. It's got a Frisbee golf park as well. And so something that's great to take advantage of. You know, this time of year, we're in the springtime now, but I was at the park Sunday evening, and it seems like everybody from around was at the park. They had the same idea as I did. But Frisbee golfing, that's something that my teenage boys always love to do. So any spare time he gets, he loves to go to the park and throw that disc around. So continuing south, you can just see that there's all kinds of different shops located here. Here we go, the University Parkway. We're going to have major shopping in this area. I-15, one of our large exits in the Provo, Orem area, is going to take us right here at the Utah Valley University. A university right there coming off. As soon as we get off the exit, you're going to run into all kinds of shopping and restaurants. As we continue east on University Parkway, you're going to have your Golden Corral Buffet. You're going to have your Chili's Grill and Bar, your In-N-Out Burger. You've got your large shopping centers like your Lowe's Home Improvement, your PetSmart. You're going to find your Best Buy located throughout here, your Texas Roadhouse. You've got your Brazilian Grill right here. It's a great restaurant right there. So very tasty. Love that Brazilian restaurant. So your Sprouts Market is going to be located in this area as well, with your ice cream shop, your Red Lobster, Cup Up. So you can see that there's all kinds of shopping. Yeah, and this is going to be on the south end of Orem, just before you cross over into the Provo area. Now, as you can see that as the parkway continues to wrap around, that you are going to see, here's your Lavelle Edwards Stadium, and this is going to be the stadium for the BYU football team. And you can see the University Parkway takes you on a north direction, and then it eventually heads back west out here to the freeway. And so that's a quick look at the shopping. There's all kinds of shopping options available in the Orem area. Whether you live on the east side or the west side, it's going to be really pretty conveniently located. And so let me share with you a couple of things here that's going to be convenient for anybody in the Orem area. So you can see here as I zoom back out to our map here that we have Utah Lake, which is directly to the west of us. And Utah Lake is not the most popular recreational lake in Utah. We have areas like the Deer Creek Reservoir, which is up Provo Canyon, which is going to be far more popular, especially for boating and water skiing. And that's simply because Utah Lake isn't very deep. It has a maximum depth of around 15 feet. And so you're not going to, find a lot of boats out there. However, paddleboarders and kayakers like to come out and take advantage of this lake. You'll see people walking the trails, especially through the vineyard area. And so if you do enjoy the lake life, enjoy paddleboarding and those type of activities, that's right to the west of you. If you enjoy the canyon life, the mountain life, mountain biking and hiking, if you enjoy the picnicking and the camping options, right here on the northeast corner of Orem is going to tie in directly to Provo Canyon. That's going to take you right up to Deer Creek Reservoir. Past Deer Creek Reservoir, you hit the Heber Valley. That'll eventually wrap around and tie into Park City. And so if we zoom in and take a closer look on the northeast corner of that of the Provo Canyon area, and this is going to be just a very popular canyon. So people from all over Utah County are going to frequent this area. You've got areas like Vivian Park, You've got Bridal Veil Falls, which is a beautiful waterfalls cascading down the rock cliffs. Then you've got Nuns Park right here. All kinds of different parks and options, picnic areas available up this entire canyon. There's a lot of people that enjoy floating this river, so there's some different float options you can see up here. That as I drag this down, you've got your Provo Canyon Adventures, and it's companies that are going to offer float. You can float down in tubes or in small rafts. You can come down the river, which is going to follow the Provo Canyon Road all the way up into the Heber Valley. And so lots of fun things to do in this area. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at real estate. We do have a median home value, according to Realtor.com, of $465,000. And so that is going to be below our median Utah County value. And that value has come down recently. It used to be a little over 500,000. Now it's closer to 490. But Orem is still going to be below that. We do have an older median home price of $1986. And we do have an average lot size of just shy of 1/4 of an acre, around 0.23 of an acre. So let's show you a few of these homes real quick. And we're going to mainly stick around this median price point to show you what you're going to, get on average in this area. So this home here has a list price of $440,000. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath home, 1,708 square feet. And this home was built in 1974. And so just a quick look at it, I don't want to spend a lot of time in here. Looks like there haven't been a lot of updates to this. They did paint the cabinets. Looks like they did put in some newer flooring, some stainless steel appliances. But, looking at some of these other pictures, it looks like it has some older carpet throughout the home here. Let's go ahead and show you what you're going to get for a little bit higher in the same range though. So 479,900. We're just a little on the higher side of the median home price at this point. And so this is going to be a 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath home. It's 1,852 square feet. 1974 is the year built. And so quickly taking a look at this home, it has an updated kitchen, new appliances. They've got new cabinets in there, granite counter tops as well. So just a quick look inside here. Let's jump to another one real quick. So for $539,900, we are going to get a home that's been updated. And so let's show you what the outside of this looks like. This is going to be built in 1955, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,848 square feet. So let's just show you what they've done to this home. So nicely staged here. They painted that a brick fireplace. Found a lot of those back in the 1950s. But their kitchen, let's take a close look at that because everybody enjoys a nice kitchen, right? So new cabinets, nicely updated home, nicely remodeled. And so one more look, that is sticking close to the median home price. But let's look at something that's on the higher end here. This is going to be a new construction. There is some new construction in Orem, not a lot. You're going to find a lot more of that new construction directly west of Orem in the Vineyard area or in areas north. Like in American Fork, Lehigh, you'll find a lot more new construction options available. But this does sit on a larger lot, 0.43 of an acre. It's a 5-bedroom, 2.5-bath, 5,286 square feet. So, okay, so quick look at this home inside. Everything that you would expect in a new home. It shows very well. Nice tall open area in the family area here. Just a real nice home here. Okay, so Orem is located in the Alpine School District. So let's talk schools real quick. A couple of different schools as far as high schools, and they're both got great ratings according to niche.com. And so if you've watched my other videos that I've done in other cities in Utah County, Alpine School District has a lot of great schools, and that's going to continue on into the Orem area. So the high schools here, we've got Mountain View High School. We have an A- rating. When we come over to Orem High School, we have an A rating as well. So from a high school standpoint, we've got really strong ratings. You'll see that the other schools, elementaries and junior highs, you're going to have some Bs, B pluses, and then there are a couple of schools with just average ratings in that C range. So, but overall, great schools, strong high schools in the Orem area. Looking at the crime rate here. So, to our north, we do have the least amount of crime. As we get closer to the large cities, it's pretty typical that we see a little bit increase in the crime rate. And so as we're getting closer to Provo, we see the shades of red creeping in where there are some crime reported. But in Orem here, we're kind of in a mid-level area. So we don't have high crime, but it's not as low crime as you see directly to our neighbors north, like Linden, Pleasant Grove, Lehigh, and so forth. So, but Utah's always been known as a safer area to live in. Even our high crime areas aren't really high crime compared to other parts in the nation. So, even in Provo City, you see areas down here in red, but it's someplace that I've never ever felt not safe. So this is going to be where the university is located. And so quick look at that rating as well. And so high level overview as far as what is available in Orem. You're going to find some more affordability, yet keeping you close to Provo, keeping you close to the Lehigh tech industry as well. And so, if you're thinking about making that move to Utah, to the Salt Lake City area or to the Provo area, whether it's in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text. You can always send us an email. The information is in the description below. We'd love to help you make a smooth move to Salt Lake City, Utah, or to the Provo area, Utah County area, like Orem, like we talked about today. And until then, I hope to see you around town.